Okay, so on YouTube there was some questions. Okay, is it compulsory to come back after study as we are making contract with the Pakistan government or some bond, signing a bond like something that?
It it on the bond says it is compulsory to come back, and if you are not coming back, just extend it by make if you are doing PhD, as I said in the presentation, just extend it. It doesn't hurt it at all because HEC is not paying like all other Fulbrights or other HEC scholarships. When they pay, they make it really really compulsory and they force you back because they have paid the money. Here HEC have only paid that flight ticket. So I have not seen but heard only one case. It was a PhD student. So PhD forced him to come back. But other than that, I have not heard anyone. People come
Okay,
and go. Yeah, it's not really. They really don't focus on this.
okay. So there is another question about part-time jobs which we have discussed as well as for full-time jobs we have discussed in part
Yeah.
before this video. You can watch that again. And next question is, do we get any kind of job search visa or work permit after
Yes.
completing degree? For how
Yes.
many
After
years?
you complete your degree, you attest all your degrees and you apply your job search visa. You have to show proof of funds in that one because you are no more on scholarship. So it can be from 6 months to 9 months, depending on how much funds you show in your bank account. The more funds you have, because you have show all the funds, like your living expense, your rent, your grocery, everything. So it includes, it can go in million forints, like because Hungarian currency is in forints. So maybe you have to have like a over half million or 1 million to show. Then they will give you 6 months to 9 months job search visa.
Okay, here I am feeling confused. Like for Germany, maybe 1.5 year work permit you get. For Canada,
They
you
have
get
more.
3 year
Yeah.
work permit, and we don't need to show any kind of money or job, anything. If we have done with degree, we need to show nothing. Just they will give work permit. So here you are just telling more things. Like the day you have finished degree, you have then what you need to show to get your living duration there, money or job.
No, when you are applying for job search, you just have to show proof of funds and your degree that you have completed.
Proof of funds will come from where? When you are a student, you finished all the money, and from where we
That's
can.
that's on you. That's why.
Oh my
How they
God.
can let you live here if you have no money?
So it
You
means,
know, then they will know this guy is not working legally. This guy is doing some illegal jobs like black jobs.
so if
So
I'm
then
not
maybe
getting.
you can ask some of your friends, put money in the bank account.
Okay,
When you
got
get
it.
the visa, then it's done. Then you
Got
take the
it.
money out and give it to your friends.
Got it. Yep. So it means there
You
should
take
be some.
100,000 from 4 or 5 friends, and that's it.
Yeah,
And
I
you
got
can,
it.
I think you can, in 2 years, if you save, you can make this money
How much money total euros? If
in
you will
euros,
tell.
in foreigns, in it's around thousand, around 1,500 euros.
That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So it
It's
means
also
like
a cheap country
very
among other
cheap. Yeah.
European countries. The
Okay.
rents are
So
not so high, the groceries are not so expensive, the transport is not expensive. So the
yeah,
healthcare is totally free. Hungary is the one country in Europe who have the most budget on healthcare.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got your point. So you want to say after finishing your masters, you need to show like Pakistani 2 to 3 lakh rupees or 4 lakh maximum, like 1,000 to 2,000 euros to show
Yeah.
you can stay here. You have money for next 6 months, for next 3 to 4 months, 6 months period. And eventually, everyone has that money who is living there. No one can live day to day cost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And people also do like illegal jobs. So once you just
cash
shown proof
job
of funds, you give the money back, you can do
you can
easy.
live. Okay,
Yeah, there are a lot
so
of Asians, they offer these kind of jobs, cash jobs.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so we understand it. So my next question is, you did had preparation in a way during COVID-19, okay. But now, what do you suggest for head preparations to DVM students, grads?
Your question again?
Yeah, what do you suggest for head preparation for DVM grads?
I don't think so. There is any. They just have to make their documents ready.
No, no, head
Hat.
test.
Oh, that you can get online. Hat sample papers. You just Google hat sample papers. You will find. Or also, you can have some this sample paper books from the market, so you can go through them. So it's easy.
And how
You
much
just do
time?
a little bit of practice, and you can do well in hat exam.
How much time it we should give to hat? How many months, as per your experience?
I have
Your
not done anything. I just
an
went in
idea,
blank
idea.
totally. So
You can
I think
give an idea.
1 week to 2 weeks, if you are really focusing on it, you can do easily 70 plus, 78, 75 plus.
Yeah, I spent 2 weeks on NTS preparation when I gave for DVM admission. So it is like NTS or Army test which we give for Army Medical College when we were
Yeah,
in after
yeah,
FSC. So it
yeah,
is more like what is your English status,
yeah,
how good
yeah,
it is, how is your
yeah,
intellectual about math and these
yeah,
things.
yeah.
Okay, so okay, I'm going to meeting chat. There is this scholarship for PhD too or for masters only?
No, you can in for PhD you can do in any field, even if not mentioned in the program fields they have. You know, like I showed in the program, they have like 960 programs in English. So for PhD, you just have to get the acceptance letter from the supervisor, and you can apply.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my next question is how many subjects or fields we can study during the degree which you have done, and how many future possible PhDs subjects can be generated from this one? Like you study food microbiology or you study
Yeah.
food molecular biology like this way.
Everything. We studied biochemistry, we studied microbiology, we studied food hygiene, we studied food safety, we studied all this, the major ones, the swine nutrition, poultry nutrition, ruminant nutrition, horse nutrition. We studied aqua nutrition as well. We studied what wildlife nutrition as well. uh, we studied everything about all the animals.
I got it. There is a student in my campus. She did
Aqua is a
masters.
good field because there are not many students going in it, but there are a lot of scholarships in aqua, so a lot of jobs as well. So aqua is a good one if someone want to do nutrition. Just go in aqua, you will find a huge opportunity to excel in future because they're not done much scientific work as well in that field. So it's a huge blank part there to excel in.
Okay, I was just telling there is a girl in my university. She did masters from Hungary, and here she is doing again masters in Hungary. She didn't publish anything, so my I think her course was maybe course-based degree. So just
Yeah.
want to say, if you have done masters from Hungary, the title of Hungary and European education level gives you bonus to get PhD in a good country. A lot of skills you get. Okay. Doctor, do you know any scholarship or any program in whole world where you can start DVM undergraduate degree with less fees or some funding? I just want to add Bangladesh offer with less fees. Other than that,
Yeah. This scholarship also offers for DVM, that is Masters One Tier program. So they also offer DVM on that one as well, but it will be in Hungarian. So
please. Oh
what
yeah,
you have to do is you do a 1 year Hungarian preparatory course, then you start studying in uh, DVM. But I think you can do in English as well. I'm not sure because one of the guy he did, because for that they take the entrance exam. University take the entrance exam separately. also.
Yeah. So I can say the best
So they
approach
check
is
your
to,
physics, not physics, biology, chemistry, this stuff. So they take a separate entrance exam as well.
okay, we are having many questions, so I'm a little bit quick. So I think the best approach is to just open the website, check the department and their
Yeah,
email, send them an
yeah,
email and ask them like, this is your current situation, this is your language, this anything,
yeah,
what is
yeah.
option for
Yeah.
them for you?
Every
Okay.
university have an international students office, so
Yeah.
they are just focusing on getting as many students they can get in, because every university have a target
Yeah.
from Hungarian government to get
Diversity,
international
equity.
students in, to get the funding from the European Union.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. My Chinese friend in Canada, they tell me their situation is bad than international students in China. They were telling
yeah,
universities are bringing international students with more scholarships, more stipend
yeah.
to just get higher markings in the world,
In
not
the
for
university
China.
ranking
Yeah.
system. Yeah,
Okay. So someone has mentioned if we will not submit application on HEC, we are rejected. Yes.
yes.
Would you suggest that if I apply for masters in Hungary on self-finance,
Yeah.
in that case, how many chances I will get it?
I think more than 80% chances. Not even more than 80, maybe even more than 80, 90%. You will get the admission. But then the problem will be showing the proof of funds, because if you are not applying through scholarship, then you have to show the proof of funds as well in the
Yeah.
embassy.
Okay,
So
got it.
then embassy can reject your visa.
Okay.
But chances of accepting in the university will be much more higher, because universities
Okay.
are, I have seen universities are not getting as many students they should get in animal nutrition as
Yeah.
they should, because in my class we were 12 and the next course they are only 4.
Okay.
Their max is
Okay.
20.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So there is another question. If it is HEC based, then it is compulsory to come to Pakistan for completion of a degree or application can apply for TR or PR. So I can say we have answered this question. There are chances you can stay there, you can come back, depends on
yeah,
different circumstances. We have
yeah.
answered this before.
Yeah.
But
If
here I want to
HEC
ask,
is active, then you might have to come back, or you can just pay the money. You have signed the bond for 20 lakhs or 2 million for masters, and 3 million for PhDs. You can just
yeah,
pay the money and they just write off, done.
otherwise you can continue another program, study anything, and you can
Yeah,
be
you
just
can
check
go
the
for further
situation.
studies as well in PhD. Then they
Yeah.
will extend the bond for next 3 years. So
But my
you can go.
question is here for PR, permanent residence, to become citizen, to become national,
It's
like
not
in Canada.
easy. Yeah,
In
it's not
Canada,
easy
you
to get a PR in Europe as a
I will
whole.
I will give you an example. In Canada, after 2 year masters, you get 3 year work permit.
Yeah,
In 3 year work permit, if you do work for 1 or 2 years, you can
yeah,
apply for PR. So a maximum 2 year study and 4 year living here, you can get PR in all the
yeah,
option. So
yeah.
how's Hungary?
In Hungary and even all over Europe, PR is not an easy task. First, they have a language barrier, so everyone who want to apply for PR, they have to pass their language exams as well. So, and also it's not in 4 years; it's minimum 8 years. You have to stay here to apply
Okay,
for, just apply for the PR, not PR.
okay.
Yeah, that's permanent residence. Yeah, PR.
Okay, next question is, other than this scholarship, are there any scholarship provided by the universities in Hungary for masters? For example, supervisor funding, for example, any project in which you can come and do masters on scholarship.
Hungary don't have many fundings individually by the supervisors. If they have, they how to say, they prioritize all the students who are already studying with them. Like I have done studies there, so if I apply or he have some funding, he will ask me first if you are available, because there were students before and they are still working as a researchers there in the university. They were funded by their supervisors.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
understand. Like my supervisor said, like he's spending time on me, his resources on me, everything on me.
yeah,
Then he will try to keep me in his lab because he has done all the
yeah, yeah.
groundwork, which
And they know all the capabilities you have now for PhD as well. and they know how they will groom you for PhD. So
Yeah,
they prefer the masters who have done with them, then they'll lead them to PhD.
one more thing, the work which you are doing in masters, when you will do again in PhD, your own skills knowledge will expand so much, you will
Yeah,
become expert.
yeah.
So they will keep you as expert in
They will
PhD,
send
not
you to
changing so
further
much things.
schools to get some further advancements in the all the
Yeah,
technologies they're using.
in your
So
field.
they will invest money on you to make you better.
Yeah. Okay. Muhammad Daniel has asked a question for pre-medical, medical, general medicine or dentistry. So we are not from that field, so we are not mentioning anything on it. But the point is, this scholarship application will be similar as it is for undergrad
Yeah,
programs. So you can follow same steps which have been
yeah.
explained in our presentation session. You can watch that. Can we apply directly on Hungary website to get scholarship? No, without
No, you
HSC.
cannot just because that is only for the scholarship if you are applying. If you want to apply directly, you have to contact the university directly, the same, the university you want to apply.
Okay, so it means just follow the steps with
Yeah,
full focus,
yeah.
which is mentioned
If
on
you want to
websites,
apply self-finance, you can apply,
not
but
scholarship.
then you have to apply on both. Then you have to select on the websites that if I don't get selected for the scholarship, I'm also willing to take it on self-finance. So you can check the boxes also.
Okay, there is a
Yeah,
question, can we change our research topic of MPhil in PhD? Yeah, you can elaborate a little bit it.
yeah. You can
How?
you just have to show that you can do some research. It's you if you are doing in poultry, that's not mean that you can only do in poultry. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you know, if you guys are from Sivas Jung, if you know Dr. Zishan Akram, he did his masters from Turkey in dairy, and now he is working in poultry, and he's going really good, mashallah. He is going really well. Yeah. So you can change your field. Here it's not so compulsory. Even some people who have done very different degrees, they switch it later in the age, like completely different degree.
yeah.
At least you just have
So
some credits in that degree, you are good to go in any one.
So I
Changing is
think
not a problem.
if I paraphrase this question, can we change our research topic or research field? Research topic is not a big deal. If I'm studying animal genomics on sheep parasite, I can study animal genomics on poultry parasite or on
Of course,
viral
for anyone. Yeah,
disease.
yeah.
Means, but change of field means I leave animal genomics and I start working on animal nutrition, which has no point of genomics. That is change of field. That is also possible. One thing more,
That's also possible.
manager of my research institute where I'm collecting data. Her wife is engineer as well as veterinarian in Canada.
So,
She did
yeah,
before engineering, then she changed into veterinarian 5 year
veterinary.
program.
Yeah.
So this is okay. So I have done my graduation in animal sciences from University of Agriculture, Faisalabad in 2022, CGPA 3.18. Currently, I am working on a poultry farm. I want to pursue master's in animal nutrition. What should I do to get scholarship? I think just do
Follow
that
the
and prepare documents and apply.
yeah, yeah. Just follow the presentation.
Yeah, follow the presentation. So there
Yes,
is no.
madam. There is this question I want to talk about this language translation. If your documents are in English, you don't have to translate anything. Just when they say upload the translation, upload the same document. There is a confusion when you apply on Hungarian website. They say uh, upload original and upload the translated one. So you can upload the same one. It's not a problem at all. So you don't if you're as long as your documents are in English, you don't have to translate anything anywhere. It's not just for this scholarship. Anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you can you explain a little bit medical exam? What did he? There's a mandatory medical exam, and what is there in
Yeah.
that exam?
Yeah. So when you are applying for the TPF website, the Hungarian website, then you will get a draft of medical exam that have different diseases from hepatitis, some chest X-rays for TB, and you just go in the DHQ and just do all the tests and get it signed from the what they say, the
Medical
MO,
officer.
medical officer. Yeah. So
Got it.
they have
So it is.
provided the template. You just do all the tests, get it filled and signed. They check the
Yeah.
eyesight, they do the ECG, chest X-ray, and blood test and urine test as well.
Yeah, and medical doctors feel welcome to sign these kind of documents to send you out of country. They don't.
Yeah, but it is
They
only
don't.
accepted from a government hospital, not from any private
Yeah,
hospital or private clinic. So you have to
yeah.
go to civil veterinary hospital, or not veterinary hospital, sorry, civil hospital or yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there is a question: is there any PhD opportunity in animal breeding and genetics from this scholarship?
Uh, you can ask the professors. For PhD, you can do in any field. It's not just animal nutrition, or you can do in any field. But you have to find that the supervisor from the university that is related to genetics, and then you have to talk to him and get the recommendation letter if he have some project going on, or if he's going to start one soon in the next spring. Then he might give you the, but you have to go to the university website, find the one who is dealing in animal breeding and genetics, and talk to him, and then you can have a possibility. It's
Okay.
all depends on, is there any opening or like research going on, or there is any future research coming for PhD.
Yeah. So
But
it
mostly
is.
there are going on, so it's not a big deal. They're
So I
not
can
just sitting.
say the scholarship on I am and my fellow who is on same, he applied in 2020. Supervisor told him to contact him again in 2021 when his
Yeah,
grant will be approved. His grant is in process.
yeah,
In
yeah.
2021, grant was approved, but project was delayed to 2022, and that guy
Oh,
came in 2023. So
yeah,
you have to ask and wait for their own
yeah,
grants. Are they
yeah,
proving what is going on? So
yeah,
no one can say yes, this project this time you have a empty position, hire me. You can ask, hire me, or let me know when your project
yeah,
is going to prove next. I will wait for you.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next question is, okay, is there any age compulsion in the process for PhD in Hungary and all over the world? Or you are also maybe thinking about PhD? Is there any age requirement for PhD?
I think 35 is, I think, the maximum. I
Okay,
am not sure, but I think 35 is the maximum.
but my belief is in the all the applications where there is requirement mentions gender, country, age. These things are never mentioned in European and Canadian and American
Yeah.
documents. They don't go to your personal life. They just need
No,
what
no.
skills and what things you have. You should apply
Yeah.
on first. Then in interview it is extra thing. They say, okay, here you have to pick up heavy weight in project, research project. You can't pick
Yeah.
you have some disability, god forbidden. Like these
Yeah.
things are extra, but you can apply anytime, anywhere. But you should have a proper story why you are 35 and you're applying for PhD.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone is asking your cover letter and motivational letter. So I think if you have any preparations, any sample you prepared last time for any purpose, you can just share for some information.
I tried to share my screen, but I could not.
Again, this time.
Yeah, just no. Now it's
Yeah.
enabled by you. Just try
Oh,
to enable it and see if
okay.
we can.
And you
Then I
can,
can show them the
you
website
can,
where they can see the application procedure. So he's filling and you fill with it. So it's easy.
yeah.
So
So even you can send me the document, I can share on your behalf and you can talk about them.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So
I just want to ask one question meanwhile you are searching. So how was this program and how much stressful it was when you did your masters here? As a student, how you relate it with your Pakistan? Just give any idea which you have and keep searching your
studies here are
documents.
totally different, totally different. No stress at all.
Mm.
if you are studying a little bit and you are focusing a little bit, you can do really, really well. Teachers are not here as they are in Pakistan. You have a totally friendly relationship with them, not a relationship, but a relation with them. Yeah. So they are going to help you at all all way they can. And the best thing is, yeah,
जी जी.
and also
Yes.
this, you can, as I was telling you, you can retake your exams. If you fail, you go for retake. You can retake it next week. And if you, even if you don't like your grades, you can ask the teacher and they will fix another exam with you, and you can upgrade your grades if you don't like your grades. So it's not a very difficult studies, it's a very easy one, but you get a lot of exposure, not just in the field but into the life as well.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. You can share screen. Yeah. The point is, no one will judge you by your physical appearance, your hairstyle, your wearing, your dressing, your
Yeah,
speaking style. No one will focus on it. They will not even see at you when you are presenting or you are talking. They just focus on the content, which is the
yeah,
purpose. So
yeah,
here you have no pressure on yourself, like you have long hairs are not trimmed, beard is like this way, that way. Because
yeah,
here people are from different backgrounds. The Sikhs, the Punjabis have long beard and turban.
yeah,
The other Hindus have different kind of, Pakistan is a different kind. So everything looks like a brand. Like this is their culture. Okay, accept it. So this, there is no stress on any kind of you. So can you share your screen, please?
yes, I can now. I found the
Okay,
way.
that's good. At last, we
Okay,
have five
is it
minutes.
visible to everyone?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, perfect. So here is the motivational letter that I have.
Just a second. It is appearing, or we can't see your motivational letter. We can't see it.
You cannot?
So no, you should stop screen sharing and again share whole screen, complete screen.
Okay, okay.
This time you shared
Entire,
maybe, yeah,
okay.
entire screen, please.
Now I go.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is my motivation letter. So in here, I just wrote a very brief one, like what is master studies to me and what it will enable me. Yeah. Then the same, I'm Shams Riaz from Pakistan, writing my motivation letter or cover letter or support letter, whatever you say. Then what I'm doing in this web statement is I'm going to show my achievements, my interests, and my interest in this program. Then what I have learned throughout my career. So everything, all the things, seminars, symposiums, participations, all the camps you have done, all the rabies camps you have done, you can put here. Then about if you have done some internships and you have learned something, you can put here. Then after your degree, if you have done something related to your degree and even little bit related to your field you are applying to, you can put here. Then you can say something about Pakistan, what is Pakistan and what this degree will let you do in Pakistan. And then in the end, all the things you have done, like being hard work, is difficult to write your own self. So just I will try to cope up with the rigors of international curriculum with ease. And yeah, so that's why I'm applying for it, hoping for, it's best if it is one page. That's the best one, so that the other guy don't start reading the stories. So try to concise it as much as possible. And if you go for my CV, I have different ones with the picture also. If I want the picture, I just put a picture here. And if I don't want, so I just let it stay like this. So very brief one, my uh, brief details, then my education. As you keep going on, the education start deleting from the bottom that are not so necessary. Then your experience, professional experience, and if you have some publications, you can put here also before this. and you just keep going on. Then extracurricular experiences if you have, and social work and the additionals you can have. So that's it. And yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
also
great.
about the application, you just write Hungarian scholarship application process. They will guide you step by step how to fill it, and it's so easy to fill. So that's not a problem at all.
Yeah, it is good to watch many videos and
Yeah,
make your
yeah,
mind and
yeah,
motivate yourself.
yeah.
And it is very easy
Because there
to
will be some
fill.
points in the application then where you feel like what I should write here and what I should do here. When you have an application going, like a video going on from there, you can have an idea and write your own self.
Yeah, the only challenge in whole process is preparation of hat test. And if this is my personal opinion, if you give 2 weeks to hat and you prepare it, you give it,
Yeah,
the knowledge,
yeah,
the practice, the mindset you will develop by hat test will help you in next couple of years. Your mind will be fresh about a lot of things. So it will be
yeah.
great. So we conclude this session here, and I'm thankful to Dr. Shams for taking out time and providing us a lot of information from his experience. And we also learned about the lifestyle of students in Hungary, the earning, the expenses, which is great thing to know from a person's own experience other than checking YouTube's video where they have mentioned something fake, something original. So here we are veterinarians, we are community, we are sharing original information with you which can help you in a correct way. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach Dr. Shams. I have shared his profile link with you in my first email, which was a registration email, or maybe you can just check him on Facebook or Instagram, wherever, or on LinkedIn, and you can talk with him and get information. But the point is to take action, submit application, and wait for the results. Meanwhile, go up, go above and check more videos on YouTube. You will get a lot of information, and we have three total videos. First was presentation, second was your questions, third was this video in which I asked a lot of questions. So you should watch these three parts if you are a veterinarian and you want to study masters. We will see you in another session, and thank you everyone for attending this session. It was very interesting to meet and interact with you people, and thank you again, Dr. Shams, for your precious time.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Anything you want
Have
to
a
say
good
if there is some
night.
second?
It's, I know it's